Imagine this. You and your family move into a new home. You all are excited to start this new chapter in your life. Plenty of yard for the kids to play, an extra space to build that game room you always wanted, and a great school district. You even purchased the house at a great price, much lower than the market value. Then the strange occurrences begin happening. It starts with items seemingly moving on their own, seeing strange movements out of the corner of your eye. But this entity is becoming increasingly more violent. The kids are scared, things are escalating. What do? You build a ghost trap, that's what you do. And this is how. The first thing you look at is a device that fabricates a powerful electromagnetic field, with the function of entrapping paranormal energy. The electromagnetic containment field, as we call it, is fundamentally a barrier that is accomplished through the application of strong electromagnetic forces. Now, the principles of electromagnetism, one of the cardinal forces of nature, is at the heart of this concept. Electromagnetism encompasses two phenomena: electric fields produced by differences and magnetic fields produced by the flow of electrical current. When combined, these two forces create what is known as an electromagnetic field. In terms of containing paranormal energy, it's theorized that the electromagnetic containment field could act as a barrier against entities that operate beyond the normal laws of physics. The basic concept is that these entities are energy-based and that they interact with our physical world through electromagnetic fields. Thus, a stronger electromagnetic field could theoretically confine these energies, preventing them from passing through walls or objects. Just imagine this: a surge of electricity creating an active field that envelops and binds spectral energy, keeping it from crossing through physical barriers. This idea not only draws from scientific principles, but also pushes the boundaries of our understanding of both the physical and paranormal realms in an endeavor to bridge the gap between the known and unknown. Diving deeper into the essence of our discussion, the intriguing concept of manipulating quantum field surfaces. Quantum fields are fundamentally a vast, invisible field of energy that exists everywhere in the universe. At its core, the manipulation of these fields revolves around the basic principles of quantum physics, a branch of science that deals with phenomena on a very small scale such as molecules, atoms, and subatomic particles. A cornerstone of quantum physics is the idea that particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, a condition known as superposition. This means they can be both here and there, or both spinning clockwise and counterclockwise at the same time. When we observe a particle, it chooses one state. This principle, when intertwined with the manipulation of quantum fields, could potentially aid in causing a localized disturbance in spacetime. Now, entering the realm of general relativity, a theory of gravitation that was developed by Albert Einstein. This theory describes gravity not as a force, as traditional physics did, but as a curvature of spacetime caused by mass and energy. If we can manipulate the quantum fields in such a way while adhering to the principles of general relativity, it might be possible to sculpt a specific in spacetime. Consequently, this calculated disruption of quantum fields could potentially interfere with the energy of a ghost, making it easier to confine within a set boundary. This idea is a daring fusion of quantum physics and general relativity principles. It's an audacious thought that straddles the edges of our scientific understanding, painting a vivid image of the potential future of quantum manipulation. The next option is a chamber, one that emits resonant frequencies so specific that they can interfere with the energy signatures of ghosts. This chamber, referred to as the resonance disruption chamber, embodies an exciting concept that intersects the fields of the paranormal and physics. The idea is to bombard the ghostly energy with resonant frequencies, which in turn could theoretically weaken or immobilize the ethereal beings, thereby making their containment a less daunting task. But how does it work? Let's take a moment and delve deeper. The principles of sound and vibration lie at the heart of this concept. Sound is a type of energy made by vibrations. When any object vibrates, it causes movement in the surrounding air particles. These particles move in the form of waves, and this movement is what we perceive as sound. Now imagine if we could tune these vibrations, these sound waves, to match the energy signatures of ghosts. If every ethereal entity has a unique energy signature, a specific frequency at which it exists, then by bombarding it with a resonant frequency, we could effectively disrupt its energy pattern. This is where the resonance disruption chamber comes into play. It's designed to emit these specifically tuned frequencies, causing a disruptive effect on the ghost's energy. The impact would be akin to shaking a physical structure at its resonance frequency. It weakens, wobbles, and even collapses. In a similar manner, These resonant frequencies could theoretically destabilize the energy signatures of ghosts, weakening or immobilizing them and thus making them easier to contain. This remarkable intersection of sound, vibration, and the supernatural forms the crux of the resonance disruption chamber, a concept that is as intriguing as it is theoretically plausible. Delving deeper, envision a contraption built on the foundation of sophisticated psychotronic technology. This technology, rather advanced than conventional methods, is employed to construct a mental fortress around an apparition. This psychotronic confinement contraption is not just an eclectic mix of machinery and software, but a marvel that could hypothetically leverage human consciousness to wield an impact on the paranormal phenomena. By means of this groundbreaking technology, the device ingeniously transforms brain energy into an effective ghost trap. But how does it work, you ask? It all boils down to the extraordinary ways in which human consciousness operates. Driven by the principles of parapsychology, the study of mental phenomena which are excluded from or inexplicable by orthodox scientific psychology, it uncovers the untapped potential of the human mind. Parapsychology is a fascinating discipline that investigates the potential and the unexplained capabilities of consciousness, such as the ability to influence matter and energy. This groundwork lends credence to the idea that consciousness can be used not just to perceive, but to influence the world around us, including paranormal phenomena. It's an enthralling concept. Picture this, using our consciousness to influence the pattern and behavior of these spiritual entities. It's not just a wild fantasy anymore, but a compelling proposition, deeply entrenched in the field of parapsychology. The next strategy has the idea of sequestering a spiritual entity, a ghost, within a temporal loop, effectively binding it to a specific moment in time. This fascinating concept of a temporal loop trap, a theory borrowed from the vast world of science fiction, takes a dive into the realm of advanced physics. The fundamental idea behind the temporal loop trap hinges on the complexities of quantum mechanics, a branch of physics that deals with phenomena on a very small scale, like molecules, atoms, and subatomic particles. The quantum world is a strange one. Particles can exist in multiple places at once. They can teleport through barriers and they can get entangled, sharing their state no matter the distance. This quantum entanglement concept could be theoretically manipulated to ensnare a ghost, creating conditions where the ghostly entity is bound to a specific state or moment in time. On the other hand, temporal manipulation technology, a cutting-edge and still largely hypothetical branch of technology, plays its part in this scenario. This technology, in theory, could bend and warp time itself. Imagine having the power to pause, rewind, or fast-forward time at will. By creating a loop, a continuous bend of time circling back on itself, we could theoretically form a temporal trap. A ghost trapped within this loop would be compelled to relive a specific moment or a slice of time over and over again. Hence, combining the theories of quantum mechanics with the possibilities of temporal manipulation technology, we could conceivably trap a ghost within a temporal loop, limiting it to a specified moment in time. This extraordinary concept, while still in the realm of theoretical speculation, pushes the boundaries of our current understanding and opens up new avenues for exploration in both science and the supernatural. Let's delve deeper into the concept of a containment field composed of plasma energy. This is a highly complex and technologically advanced theoretical construct, designed to contain and immobilize entities that exist beyond our physical realm. Plasma energy, the fourth state of matter, is theorized to have unique properties that are capable of interacting with paranormal entities. What makes plasma so unique? It is fundamentally different from the other three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Unlike these states, plasma possesses an innate ability to conduct electricity, generate magnetic fields, and respond to electric and magnetic forces. As such, it can create a sort of invisible cage of energy around a designated area. Now, how might this interact with paranormal entities? Paranormal entities are believed to exist in a state or a form that we don't fully understand yet, possibly having an electromagnetic nature. If this holds true, then the electromagnetic characteristics of plasma could potentially interact with these entities. By manipulating the properties of this plasma energy containment field, it might be possible to encase and immobilize a ghost. The plasma field could theoretically lock onto the electromagnetic signature of a paranormal entity, preventing its movement and offering us a way to study these elusive beings. All of this, of course, is still very much in the realm of theory and speculation. Moving on, let's delve deeper into the fascinating concept of deploying a multitude of nanobots that have been specifically programmed to trace and neutralize any traces of paranormal energy signatures. These nanobots, too small for the naked eye to see, could potentially work as a unified team to encircle and imprison a ghostly entity, effectively barring it from any escape attempts. This remarkable idea blends the mysterious realm of the supernatural with the innovative and rapidly advancing field of nanotechnology. Nanotechnology, for those unacquainted with the term, refers to the of matter on an atomic, molecular, and supramolecular scale. These minuscule structures can be programmed to carry out a variety of precise tasks. Applying this concept to our scenario, imagine a cloud of these microscopic machines, each less than a billionth of a meter wide, working in tandem. The nanobots could potentially be equipped with sensors capable of detecting the distinct energy patterns produced by paranormal entities. Once a ghost is detected, they swarm around it, forming a containment field of sorts, theoretically trapping the ghost within their midst. Given that these entities are perceived as energy rather than physical matter, the nanobots could be programmed to neutralize the energy, effectively disempowering the ghost. Such an innovative use of nanotechnology thus brings a theoretical solution to a problem as old as humanity's fear of the unknown: how to contain a ghost. Finally, envision a chamber, a state-of-the-art fortress, armed with technology competent enough to seal off access to other dimensions or realms. These realms, as per certain beliefs, are the very origins of ghosts. Now, the concept of sealing off these dimensional gateways is absolutely fascinating yet complex. The idea stakes on the possibility of denying these spectral entities their access to other dimensions. By doing so, we may be able to trap and contain a ghost within our physical reality. It's a notion that truly pushes the boundaries of our understanding about the universe. The process of turning off these interdimensional channels, according to theory, would limit the spectral transition between various planes of reality, effectively trapping the paranormal within our own dimension. However, the question remains: how does one develop such technology? How do we even begin to understand these multiple dimensions that are beyond our physical perception? Venturing further, these 8 imaginative ways to theoretically trap a ghost are just that, theoretical. Each one is more speculative than the last. They transport us from the realm of established science to the world of supernatural, questioning and challenging our understanding of reality every step of the way. However, it is crucial to remember that these fascinating concepts are purely speculative, devised to entertain, inspire, and provoke thought. They are not derived from empirical evidence or proven scientific methods. The existence of ghosts and the feasibility of trapping them using technology remains unproven, a mystery shrouded in the fabric of the unknown. While these ideas are intriguing, they require a leap of faith and a willingness to venture into unexplored territories of knowledge and understanding.